Well, here's a little breaking news for you. As you get older, women, we face a lot of different health issues. Men, guess what? You do too. But today, it's all about the ladies. We've got Dr. Connie Case-Bolt-Carver from Wellness by Design to talk about some of these issues that us women face the older we get. And some of these start at 30. That's not old.
Yeah, I know, right?
So we're all in it for the long haul. Dr. Connie, what kind of things do us women go through?
So as you mentioned, at 30, our hormones start to wane. And then at 50, there's kind of a drop off when we go through that dreaded menopause. Fortunately, we can do some things about that. But also women, sometimes, especially some women who are genetically inclined, can lose hair and get some embarrassing, thinning hair, which can affect your self-confidence, your self-esteem. Some women are going to lose their libido, which is part of that low hormones, for sure.
And that can affect your marriage, your
happiness, so many things. And then some women, especially women who've had a child or two or more, may have issues with urinary incontinence, which is again embarrassing and horribly inconvenient.
Right.
So we decided to kind of look at all these issues that women face and put it all together in a nice workshop where we can kind of present the problems, and we've got great solutions for each one of those.
See, that's what I like. This show's not, we're not just going to scare you and tell you the problems. We've got solutions. Let's start with hormones. Because is there anything that we can do, like, well, I'm grabbing them, I'm not letting them leave, like I want to hold on to them. It doesn't really work like that.
You know what, it's no matter, and I'm such a proponent of a healthy lifestyle, but even the healthiest lifestyle will not prevent menopause. And so the consequences of menopause are accelerated aging, bone loss, higher risk of heart disease. You don't feel as good. We've already talked about losing that libido, night sweats, hot flashes. So one of the things that we strongly recommend is that women consider getting bioidentical hormones, which is the safest way to do it. And our favorite method is pellets. So there are other methods that we can use, but they don't have the same efficacy as the pellets.
We want to explain more. We got a graphic we wanted to show you, and look at the screen, and then Connie, you explain kind of what we're looking at.
So we don't really want to use oral because taking estrogen orally is damaging to the liver. Creams, they're so-so. Creams were actually the first thing I tried when I was going through menopause, and I just could not get my levels regulated. It either felt like I was too low, too high. Patches also are going to dip too low before they are replaced. Injections, again, all of the other methods, with the exception of pellets, are going to give either levels that are not high enough or levels that are not consistent. And so I personally have had pellets in me every 3 months for 9 years. And I would never do another method. They're so effective. They keep you so balanced and so even, and also more convenient than any other method, because you don't have to remember every day or every 2 days to put on a patch or take a pill or put on a cream. It just ends up being the best way, I think.
And they're little. If you've missed it before, she's on here with an example of what one looks like. I mean, think about before you cook it, a little grain of rice.
That's right.
I mean, that's what it looks like, and it kind of goes in this area, so you got a little cushion for it.
Oh yeah, so the procedure itself, and I've done 7,000 plus procedures, so I'm pretty good at it. The procedure itself is quick, it's about 5 minutes, it's painless, and then once that little pellet, which of course is sterilized, lands in the fatty tissue, like you mentioned right here, it's going to slowly dissolve and give us a nice steady state of hormones for about 3 months.
Now, once you do that, though, are you like, well, good, now I can do whatever I want? Do you still need to kind of maintain a healthy lifestyle, or do you talk to them about that kind of, because sometimes we're like, yes, stick me, Dr. Connie, and make everything better.
I will admit, I do have a few women who come in and think that this is all they have to do. This is my magic bullet. No, I don't do anything else. So no, we still recommend, some exercise, make sure you're getting enough sleep. By the way, getting hormones replaced dramatically can help with sleep. I've had women for whom their brain fog went away when they got enough sleep. I mean, they just felt so much better. And of course, we've had so many women on this show talking about pellets are a life changer, a game changer. But no, we still recommend a healthy lifestyle.
To find out if you are eligible or qualify or a good candidate, you just need to go for like a quick consultation with you. Is that how that usually works?
Yes, we actually recommend, first of all, we recommend that women come to our upcoming seminar, which is next Tuesday, the 28th at 6 o'clock. If you can't make that, and again, we highly recommend that you come, but if you can't make that, you can always schedule an individual consultation with Anne.
Yeah.
She's kind of our medical liaison. But first, we're always going to want to do blood work.
Right.
So we got to see what your levels are at baseline so that we can see how much we need to help you out with.
Yeah.
So it starts with some lab works. And we usually have, if you come to our seminar, we're going to offer the lab work for free. Otherwise, there's just a nominal cost.
Yeah.
Very worth it to come in and find out. But as I mentioned at the seminar, we're also going to cover what you can do for hair loss, what you can do for libido that might not 100% respond to the pellets, what you can do for that embarrassing losing urine.
Right.
So we've got all kinds of wonderful things. We're going to have some light refreshments there. So we really encourage women to come to that workshop.
Yeah, just go. Maybe you'll learn something, and then hey, a couple months later, you're like, I'm a new person.
That's
this
right.
is fantastic.
We have a lot of women who say that.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Connie. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.